I've been making a lot of Blue Lock videos recently, but that's because I've just mainly been on Blue Lock TikTok recently, and this is too common of a thing that I see. I don't. There's too many facets to being a football player for people to say you just have zero ability in something. There's so many different abilities that are spread across. Like, even if you just play FIFA, you at least know some of them. Like, there's so many things that Isagi does have that like some conventional strikers are lacking. Isagi's vision is a very great, it's a very great ability of his. Isagi can dribble. It's just, imagine, let's say like you're an under 17, you wouldn't dribble when you've got like people like Botcher around you. There's no point. You release the ball, bro. You play smart. Like, Isagi has his adaptability, he has his observational awareness, which is very high, which is meta vision. Like, Isagi has so much in his bag. It's just that like his weapons are kind of unique to the position he's in, or like the point he's at in his development, essentially. Like, you wouldn't like, again, I do feel like we also do need to remember sometimes that like Itagi's still 17. And yes, Loki is 17, but like there's just some people are just geniuses and talents. Like Lamine Yamal is 18. Madueke is 22. You ain't gonna like, they're just some people. Some players are just different. You have different skill sets. You're just able to do certain things. Isagi shooting. I know people like to clown it and are clowning. Oh, if he doesn't have his two gun, and are clowning his left shot. Isagi's ambidexterity is only at like 40 or 50% right now in the story. Bear in mind, he only learned that 50 days, like maybe 100 days ago in verse. Give him some time, man. Like, give him some time. And so like this is just invalid. Like, absolutely, it makes no sense to claim this because there's so many things that go into a striker. Look at Harry Kane when he was drawing the fouls at Tottenham and getting them so many free kicks that Son was scoring and everything, and that he was scoring, and when Tottenham were doing well from set pieces as well. Like, Harry Kane was drawing those fouls. How did those fouls come? His observational awareness, his scanning of the field, him being a little shithouser, jumping like down lower to ensure that he secures the foul. Isagi has that observational awareness. The ambidexterity is a beautiful weapon. Isagi's direct shot and like his shooting is really good. Like, his accuracy is really good. You need great shooting accuracy as a striker. These are all things. And when people, I don't understand midfielder man, and I think people only call Isagi midfielder man without understanding everything that goes into being a midfielder. Because as a midfielder, you need like a heightened, like he very much has the observational awareness, the necessary vision, the adaptability of a winger. He doesn't have of a midfielder. Now let's look at the different types of midfielders you can have. Ball winning, box to box, deep line playmaker. He could potentially, kind of play that Regista Busquets-esque role, but Isagi's passing isn't all that great. It's arguably like not as good as his dribbling, and he's not insanely great at that. He can do it, but like he's not on a Charles or even Hiyori level, to be very honest. Like, his passing is fine, so if you're calling him a midfield man, like the key thing he's not like excellent at, and you would take from that and say, well, Isagi just shit. Well, no, because again, that's where his weapon comes into play. His adaptability. He's able to adapt to these situations using what he has, and what he has elevates him onto a certain level. Now, you can choose to listen to that or not and just say, oh, well, that's just plot and Boris Bear. Fair. That's fine. That's on you. But, as a midfielder, like, look at Sai, dribbling, long passing, short passing, vision. These are all things. Like, Isagi does have the vision, When you're looking at players and when you're, categorizing them, you need to look at the full skill set. And if you look at the full skill set for both roles, like, you see he has bits of both, but, he's not, like, excelling, which is why I think, like, Isagi does still need a bit more to edge him out as, like, that, for him to reach that, like, really great striker point. But, like, in the midfield, he's not an 8. He's not really, like, he can be creative and, like, have the vision, but he doesn't have the passing required of a 10. His shooting is great and everything, but he doesn't have the stamina to be a box to box. He's not going to be putting, like, he is good at making tackles and stuff, but that's when he's free, not when it's his main job. Like, not when he has to kind of become like a what's called a Karasu or Raichi, where he needs to go in and stop those tackles. Like if a player's coming at him or something like that, he's good in his one. Like he does win quite a few 1-to-1 duels once in a while, like when like being tricky and stuff like that. But he doesn't have the strength, the frame for it, and everything. Like he does have these limitations. So Isagi most of Isagi's limitations are just purely physical, not technique wise. Like Isagi can trap, like his trapping is still really good. Like Isagi's ball control, like these are all things that come under striker. His ball controlling is really good. His technique, like on the ball, his hold up play is Isagi probably arguably has the top what's called hold up play in verse. Like he's in blue lock, he's really good at that. Like I feel like, and his off the ball movement, insane. Isagi's look at the PXG goal. Like his off the ball movement is insane, and that's a key element for a striker. That's like a lot of strikers are really bad at that. Sometimes, like look at Chelsea now. Delap is bad at that. Even Haaland's off the ball movement recently hasn't been the best. Like you need that. It's a key thing in being a striker. So this makes zero sense. Let's all be like, if you're gonna criticize it, at least criticize it properly. He doesn't have the full minerals, for the roles, and he's lacking in abilities. This would be better if you said he's lacking in abilities as a striker. Then I'd agree with you. But zero ability? Come on, man. Come on.